Hi, everybody. It's Terry. Listen, I'm just jumping in here today because this is going to be a really crazy week. I'm Terri Hardin, pop icon, Disney Imagineer, and I have appeared in a lot of films and television if you're just joining us. If you don't know who I am or you're curious, just Google my name, Terri Hardin. You can visit me here on Instagram. But if you Google me, it gives you my Wikipedia pages, my website, rather than fill this whole opening with all that kind of stuff. And you can learn more about what the crazy stuff that I do. Okay. But basically, I'm popping in today because I have a couple of things I'd like to share with you. One of them is that I am going to be at a fan con expo. I've never been. It's in Denver, Colorado, and it is the Colorado Ghostbusters group. So, for those of you, let me just pop in my little image here. Let me just pop that in so that we can find out where is she. There I am. Hi. I was a member. I played on the movie Ghostbusters, and I played several characters. Sigourney Weaver's terror dog, and also helped build the Marshmallow Man with a team of people and puppeteer the face, etc., etc. And I've been invited to be a guest at this convention. So, for those of you who are in Denver, I am there for Friday and Saturday. That's what I know so far. Uh, I know it's a little bit hard to believe, but my my actual appearances, etc., are still in development. But one thing for sure, I will be at this booth for those 2 days. So if you live in Denver or you're near Denver or you're planning on going to the fan con, I would love to see you there. And we can talk things like Ghostbusters. Yeah. And what else did I want to share with you? Um, Let me just pop this up one more time so that if you want to write something down or you want to think about it. I know I got terribly quiet. Forgive me for being so quiet. This is because I was kind of hoping that I could show you something and I forgot to pull it out before I started chatting with you. So I'm looking to see if I've got it somewhere. I could be completely wrong. No, I think I've got it. I think I've got it. Sorry about that. But yes, I'm going to be appearing at this wonderful convention. Let me just pop back. Sorry for that little delay. And like, what is it? It was dark. It was dark. It was a dark and dingy night. I don't have. I was hoping that I had. Maybe I do have. I'm just gonna look it up here and see if I have a picture of my little character to show you. But I will have at this event. I will have a little sculpture. Those of you who don't know me, I do these little sculptures, and yes, she says. Goodness gracious. Okay. I have these little sculptures that I do, and I should have actually been. I should have always been a little more prepared, but it's early morning. Well, it's not that early, but it was early morning as I'm shooting this for y'all. It's early morning, and I'm just trying to see. Maybe it's in. And now, as I'm combing my library, because I'd like very much to show you what I'm up to, but I'm having a challenge here. Let me just close it and then open it again as I look for it and see if I can find it. Because if I have done my homework properly, which there is no guarantees, if I have done my homework properly, I will look and see if I can find it for you so that you can see what I will be offering. But I will be signing photos, pictures of some of the things that I was doing on Ghostbusters, and then maybe I'm thinking maybe a couple of other photos. I'm not sure what I'm actually bringing, but this is because this they it just came together a little fast. Yeah, for me it came together a little fast. What happens is when someone invites you to things like this, it sometimes is put together very early in the it's put well, how can I say this? Put together very early in the uh they can tell you, they'll give you your itinerary like a week before or whatever, but I still don't have what I'm doing, when, why, how, but I do know I will be at this booth at that time. And then also I will be showcasing my little sculpture of the Marshmallow Man, which is what I'm looking for now, is to see if I can find my little Marshmallow Man sculpture, but so far the little sucker is eluding me. Um which is surprising to me that I can't find it. It's just plain weird. But let me see if I can. SH M, no, M. Then you need to know how to spell. But I don't see it. Anyway, my loves. Um, I will have several things there to show you, and I should have been a little bit better at pulling up the Marshmallow Man, because I'm sitting here going, I don't see it in here, and I'm feeling a little bit silly. But I will be talking about, you can come, you can see me, you can say hello, and I will be talking about the things that I've been doing with Marshmallow World. And you can see the little Marshmallow Man sculpture. I have a sculpture here, and I will be happy to show you what I do have sitting next to me right now, which is uh, the here, he looks like this. Here he is. And and let me put some light on him. But you can see how absolutely his size is. So there he is. This is not his color. He's actually in the colors of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man right here. So he's actually designed so that he can sit on the edge of said item. So if we slide this over here like this and we do this, he can sit like this. So here he's sitting on this checkered box, but he sits like this on your mantle or whatever you want. Isn't that cute? Anyway, he's in the white and blue, the red, white, and blue, and this. So fear not. I thought, like I said, I thought I had a photo of him, and then I thought I had my prototype here, but I guess that didn't happen. It's because the past few days, over Memorial Day weekend, it has been a hit the ground running, trying to pull things together on my part, because I wasn't even sure I was going. They did announce that I was going to be there, but a few things were a little dicey, and so I wasn't sure that that was going to actually occur, and was confused. Well, I wasn't confused, but I was a little turned around, like, is it going to happen? Is it not going to happen? Whatever, you know. And so, to my happiness, it is happening, and I'm just flying through my photos. And I'll tell you one thing, what's really nice is, yes, you can have these in folders, and the folders can be smaller, but you still have these little challenges with, here he is. Yay, found him. Yay. So you saw the first prototype in the clay. That's the Chavant clay that I work in, and you saw his size, so that you can get an idea that he's kind of in this range. But here is a photo of him so that you can see what the actual piece looks like. There it is. So if we zoom in a little bit here, you can see there's the Marshmallow Man, and there's the box that he comes in, and he will be offered. I will have a few there for sale. He's about $2.95 to own him, and he's limited to 50 pieces. They're all hand painted, and hello. They're all hand painted and signed by me. And so that will be there. I'll also have pins. I don't have any Ghostbuster type pins, but I do have pins from Disney, since I do have Disney. So there'll be pins. I think I'm going to sort of ghost theme stuff. I did do some ghosts. So because I did some ghosts I did the hitchhiking ghost from Disney, and I have a hitchhiking ghost pin that glows in the dark. So I will have a few pins out, but mostly photos and my little marshmallow man, and then a few pins. Not a lot, but a few there for the couple of days. That's what I'm thinking will be at this convention, but I will try to pop into this live and in the comments kind of update you guys as things develop. Deal? Okay. Yeah. A crazy thing, a crazy wild thing. And it's just that I have to leave Thursday. That's this Thursday. And today is Tuesday. So yikes, right? So today is Tuesday, and I am in full swing because I leave Thursday to fly to Denver on Friday, on Saturday. So there's a lot to get ready for in just a few days. Yeah, yeah, that's the deal. So again, FanCon at the Denver Ghostbusters, at the Colorado Ghostbusters booth. And I hope I see you there. If you're there, would be lovely to see you there. It is my, like, one personal appearance, never been. So I'm looking forward to meeting all the Ghostbusters, and I'm looking forward to being a part of this whole convention, which I hear is a lot like the San Diego Comic-Con. So if you've been to the San Diego Comic-Con, apparently this one is equally as big and fun and energetic and exciting, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. I don't really know what to expect, except for that I get to meet the Ghostbusters folks, and they're all the Ghostbusters people that I have met in the past, mostly in California, or if I'm flying through and someone happens to see me. Like for Halloween, my neighbor is a big Ghostbusters fan, so he dressed up as Ghostbusters with him and his family, and then he built an R2D2 unit, one of those big ones, full size R2D2s, and R2D2 came over as a ghost. So it was very exciting. I'm always tickled to meet people. Many people do their baby carriages up as the Ecto-1, so I'm really blown away at how involved and excited people are about a movie that I did in 1984. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be really a lot of fun. And I just wanted to let you guys know, because those of you who may or may not know that I'm going to be there, I just thought I'd, give you a shout out and let you know I'm there. And before I leave, one of the things I often do for my Patreon page, and if you're interested in coming and talking to me on my Patreon page, Terri's Tribe, the only place you can see me live if I'm not appearing live, like I will be in Colorado, in Denver, is my patreon.com/Terri Hardin, where you can actually sit down and talk with me on a live Zoom call every week. It's only $5 a month. And if you want to do it, your voice needs to be heard, because I don't just talk at you. I actually look forward to hearing from you. We all have a big conversation, and we've really discussed a lot of things. It's quite a few things that we have discussed. So it's a lot of fun. And people will ask me how to make a living doing an artist, or being an artist, doing what they love. So how do you get to make a living doing what you love, like yours truly? Or how do I become an Imagineer? Tips, and some people, that's what they ask. Or we're just talking about what's happening in the world today. So we've talked everything. Most of the time, I say 99.9% of the time, we do not talk politics, but California is going through a pretty big election. And so there was a thing I did called After Class just last week, where we actually broke that rule and discussed with tolerance politics. Because in the world today, if you are torn and you want to have a calm discussion about how you're feeling, and it just happens to be how you're feeling in political, we did this with After Class the last time. But we don't usually discuss politics or religion or anything like that, because you can't really change a person's mind. So it's about kindness, it's about tolerance. It's wonderful. My Patreon page is a great place to be, and for only $5 a month, you get to talk to me every week. So luckily, I fly out Thursday, so that happens on Wednesday, tomorrow, and it's all cool, man. So it's great. So before I leave, I hope you had a happy Memorial Day. and that you did some really super cool, fun things. And I mean, honoring those that you love and care about. I, in particular, honored my father, who was Army. And then I also honored some other people that are Marines and alive and living and just great people. And and it was an exciting day. Kind of spent it home, but I lit a candle for my dad, and who passed away a couple years ago. And it was nice. It was nice. It was patriotic. I'm sure many of you had barbecues, but please post in the comments what you did. I kept it nice and light because I've got this big wave coming. So I wanted to see if I could take like one day, because one thing about Memorial Day, there is a lot going on, but there's also a lot that people are not doing. They're taking the day off, and they're celebrating their loved ones who served, and they're making it all about the veterans. And that is just really a cool way to spend the day. You can go off and see uh, classic planes, or marching bands, or go down to the memorial where my dad is buried. And it's all great. It's all great. It's great to be thankful to the servicemen and women that take care of us and fight for our freedom and are willing to go to the mat for that. So that's really exciting. On another note, I wanted to let you know that the other thing that I often do is to let artists know a way that they can get their art out there and have some opportunities. For example, validate yourself. Now, the thing I love about art is that it's yours. The beauty of art is it's yours, right? And it's important that you realize that it's nice for someone to love your work, but bottom line, if you're drawing, painting, sculpting, performing, creating in some way what you love, be it a podcast, be it whatever, that it, if you build it, they will come, is my opinion. And it's got to be something. I would let your heart and what you love motivate you more than money. It's kind of the thing I talk about. But one of the things is to, if you're an artist and you're a beginning artist, how can you get yourself out there? Well, I always on my Patreon page show you options where you can actually do that. And one is, let me just clear my desk. My desk is a little crazy. Is this right here? This is a Winsor Newton. This right here is a Winsor Newton. I'm going to come in close, and I'm going to turn on my light again. That's a little bright, isn't it? Yeah, it's a bit bright. Let's see. Let me just work this for you guys and see if I can bring it down a bit so that you can see it. Anyway, I will put it on another camera, maybe even this one down here. That would work. Here. There, that's it. That's actually a little better. But anyway, this is the Winsor Newton stamp. Inside is, you can see it better here, Winsor Newton. The idea behind this is that Winsor Newton will send you this free. You see how it's kind of got, everything's so bright. There we go. That doesn't really show it either very well. But anyway, there's lines here and a stamp part here and a address thing here. Basically, it's watercolor postcards. Okay, this is what I'm trying to tell you about this right here. It's watercolor postcards. And you can see their size right here. Here's the size. And the idea is to go to Winsor Newton's website, windsornewton.com, or art stores like blick.com, right? Or I think Artorama might be another one. But all you do is you go there and you buy a watercolor something. Maybe you pick up some brushes, or maybe you pick up some art watercolors. What I did was I bought this little cute little kit right here. This one is called Portrait Art Kit, Portrait Pocket Set. Okay, so it's a little pocket set made by Winsor Newton. It's absolutely cute. The idea is to make a purchase from the selected items that Winsor Newton is presenting to you. And when you do, they send you this packet of watercolor postcards for free. See that? Yeah, it's free. Okay, I don't get anything from this. This is just to help you get your art out there. I'm doing it too. So I'm so excited about it. And this is what I did is I picked it up. So I'm sharing it with you. All right. This little kit is a lot of fun because you can take it with you on the go. And it has, let me just open it up here. I love the box that it comes in. So I had it in the box. And then there's a sticker you can put on the front so you can easily identify what you've got in here. There's a little box. You see that? You can see it's not very big. So it will go with you. And inside are these little, I opened them up so you could see them better. And this one is a little persnickety. I can see he's just sitting here fighting me. I'm going to use two hands here, guys. So just give me a minute to get that. There we go. Little stinker. In this box, if we cut to this camera right here, there's the box it came in. Here are the art colors. Right here, this is considered their choice portrait kit. This is a brush. This might wash it out a bit. Yeah, that washes it out a little bit. But I'll still bring it close because it shows you the true colors of it. But there you go. Brush is right here. And here are the colors that it gives you, the watercolors. Here's your tray, and then it all just closes up. Snaps in there. Everything is held well. And off it goes with you, You can see the size right here isn't, see? About as wide as my face. And so you can get this kit. This is what I did. I bought this little art kit from Winsor Newton. Or you can get this little kit from Dick Blick, because what Winsor Newton says about being able to do the postcards and get this free postcard kit is to buy it from one of their vendors or directly from their website. Okay. And I thought, as an artist, now you may not paint in watercolors. It's not my medium of choice, but I do like it. I have painted in it before. And what this is called, so get to the point, Terri, is that thousands of artists, one destination. And what you do is you paint a postcard, and then you won't be able to read this here, but right here, it tells you where to send it. And it's a big gallery in London. And it's full of all the artists who paint a postcard will be in the London gallery. You follow me? There really isn't a lot of awards. It's a thing that they want to do to present your art to the world. And they say London is where it's going to start. But they also say, who knows? Your art could appear anywhere. And so you can do whatever you think is cute or sweet or fun. You can paint anything on this. And they wanted to use their watercolors, of course. And many of their examples are kind of, soft like this, but you know how watercolors are. You can add some ink, you can do whatever you want. It's your art. But it gives you a chance to you mail that postcard in, and they're going to put it in their London gallery. And then they're not guaranteeing that it'll tour, but it might tour. So you can then say on your resume that, you can show your art piece and say, this one appeared in London. You submitted it and it appeared in London, you see? So that can be part of your sort of marketing for you and your art. So again, Winsor Newton, you can go to windsornewton.com and learn more about this little packet, but you can also go to dickblick.com, or blick.com, I think is what they call it now. I've been with Blick for quite a long time because they had the stores, and then they also now have the website, and I always call it Dick Blick, but it's actually Blick, I believe, Blick, or Jerry's Artorama. So those are the two vendors I think that I know of online that do this, but I'm sure there's a couple of others. Just, Google Winsor Newton and then read about the instructions and they'll give you this free. And all you need to do is send one postcard to them, but then you get this whole packet of these lovely little nice watercolor paper size to do a quick little painting as a gift for someone. You can pop these off and sell them or give them to family and friends, and or just tour around and go, because look at the size of this together is just so small that it fits anywhere, pocket or purse, and it's great. So I thought you guys might be interested. There are other kits. This one is called Floral. So this one is the floral kit. It's about flowers. Same deal, the portrait one or the flower one, and then they've got like a landscape one. So you can just pick your favorite. I picked the portrait one, obviously, and thought that, then you can just, go, right? Now you may have watercolors, but the idea to get the free packet is to purchase something Winsor Newton. This is their marketing thing. And Winsor Newton products are really great. I actually paint in the water mixable oils because they're non-toxic and they're a lot of fun. So there you go. There's a lot of information there. I just wanted to pop in really quickly because I have a lot of work to do to get ready for Denver. And I hope you'll come and see me this weekend if you are free or available. Well, you see, I'm saying a lot. This is because my mind is like going, phew, because there's so much I have to do to get ready before I get on that plane. And this is one of those things that when you want to present, you want to be present for you guys and say hello and tell you any stories that you might be interested when it comes to Ghostbusters. This is how it starts out. You may already know this because you out there might be, cosplayers and whatever. But I'm rambling, so I'm going to stop. I'm going to say to you, gosh, it was great to pop in and see you today. Do something nice for someone else. It'll make you feel a whole lot better. And I hope I see you in Denver. And consider this. Consider, sending a postcard in so your art can be in a world tour starting in London. Could be fun. No guarantees it's going to go beyond London, but hey, it's going across the pond. I don't know about you, but this sounds pretty cool, right? It's pretty neat. Think of patreon.com. Love to see you. And if not, you can write to me, Terri at terrihardin.com. Simply go to the website and check it out. And I will see you next week after I get back from Denver, Colorado. Hugs and kisses, everyone. Great to see you. If you just joined me, thank you for joining me. If you've been with me a long time, thank you for staying and understanding that my mind is a freeway. Take care.